Hello, I'm James Sylvester from JPS Reliability and Reliability Maintenance Solution Limited, RMS. RMS have been a vendor for and support and using of Emerson equipment for many years now, using the online stuff from the 2115 back in the day up to the 2140 now, and the new online wireless equipment as well. This presentation is a short educational piece just to let people know more about the PeakVue Plus technology. So the PeakVue Plus basically gives you instant solution at the machine on the 2140. In the latest version of software as well, you can also run PeakVue Plus. So in this example here, we have a compressor. So we've got the compressor at the top there, your drive belts are down there, and the motor here. And you see there we got a flat rare earth magnet on a clean spot to measure for the PeakVue. Ideally, you want stud, drill, tap mounted torque with a little bit of beeswax, but in a practical solution, real life application all the time, we use a flat rare earth magnet. And you can say as well, we're not in the load zone of the bearing, we should be here on the back, but unfortunately when the asset's in operation, you're not permitted to climb over the machine when it's running to put your transducer on, and you can lean over it. So we take the data from here. But in this particular example, we're on site, and we use the analyzer, the fitter was with us, and the levels went up. So we called the fitter over, I pressed a couple of buttons on the analyzer, said, look, machine said it's lubrication, can you grease it? No questions asked, they greased it. I took another set of readings, it came down. Whereas prior to this, I could show them the waveforms, but unless they understand it, they won't understand it. And then I have to wait for the report and then they'll grease it. But here, we can prove to them it needs greasing and grease it straight away. This here is a 2140. On the PeakVue Plus, you press a couple of buttons down here and it tells you mechanical. So mechanical looks for periodic impacts in the data. And lubrication here is the friction. So we can see actually our lubrication is really high friction and mechanical is low. So we're quite confident that this is a friction related activity. So we greased it. And this is the reading after. Now you can see our lubrication problem is come all the way down to the green, mechanical stays steady. So this was very helpful in resolving a potential defect straight away. So we greased it so the bearing didn't deteriorate further. Back at the computer, we then pulled up the trend. So now you can see the historical data around here. So it runs around there. That has a bit of greasing as well. But this survey went all the way to the top, showed them the PeakVue Plus, they greased it, and now it's come all the way down here. So we had our increase and it came down lovely. Okay. Here is the time waveform and spectral data. So this side here is a time waveform. So we have the original time waveform. What's really good about the PeakVue technology is clean, crisp, and the time waveform is gold. So in the time waveform here we can see it's flat. We haven't got no regular sort of spikes, peaks coming out of the data at all. Then that correlated to the FFT shows us friction noise. Again, this isn't clean with clear pinging of a defect which you would see. And after greasing here, you can see all the frictions come down. And what you do see quite often is now we've got rid of this friction, there's a little something little poking out down at the floor there, possibly a bit of an outer race defect. But this backs up again that it did definitely need lubrication. So that was a very quick sort of presentation, just to show you how easy PeakVue Plus is. And when you go on the analyzer, you can show someone who doesn't really understand vibration or condition monitoring, just say, look, the machine says it needs greasing, can we grease it? Then you grease it and you can show them after that it's rectified a problem. Thank you.